After 2 long years, hundreds of competitors, and many hours of hard work, the SkillsUSA welding competition has narrowed down to only 3 finalists.
My name is Alez Pazkowski. I'm from Washtenaw Community College in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I started competing when I was in high school. I quit the varsity baseball team and needed something to fill my competitive spirit. And I tried welding previously and kind of took to it, so I decided to start competing. I took to it pretty fast competing. I went on to college and qualified to go to the national competition where I won. Qualified to continue on to the international pretrial process. I made it all the way up to this competition the previous time and took second place. So this time around, this is my second bite at the apple. So I'm hoping this time I can do it, but we'll see.
My name's Tanner Tipsord from Eastern Wyoming College in Torrington, Wyoming. I started with SkillsUSA 2 years ago, my first year of college. And I did that, and I seen there's some other people involved with SkillsUSA, and it showed me a lot of leadership skills, and I want to be involved with it, and it gave me a reason to try and be better at what I'm doing, and it just happens to be I was doing welding. So I got involved with that. I competed at state level, took first place, which got me to Kansas City. I won first place in the National Skills Conference, which got me into the process for the World Skills, and I'm lucky enough to be in the top 3 here in Daytona, so we'll see what happens from here.
I'm Major Carden from Blackstone Valley Tech in Upton, Massachusetts. I started competing when I was a junior in high school. It was the first time for my school to place at the national level. I placed 21st my junior year. I came back as a senior, pursued it again, and I came back and at the national level and placed 4th, and that's what qualified me for the pre-trials for World Skills, and then I made it, past the different rounds, past the top 12, the top 6, and now I'm here at the top 3. It's been a real blessing for me to be here. I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for allowing me this opportunity. I have a lot of prayer behind me, my parents especially, praying for me this whole way, praying for me ever since I was little, to be able to come up and do something, as exciting as this. We didn't have any idea what the Lord had in plan for my future, so I'm just glad to be here.
We have 22 hours to complete a series of tasks. We have test plates and pipe that we have to weld and fillet welds, all of which get destructive tested and non-destructive tested. The second thing we have to do is a pressure vessel. Those get hydrostatically pressure tested up to 1,000 psi, and these big black things sitting on this table are exactly what we're working on right now. And that's the second phase of the competition. The third part of the competition that we have to do is the stainless and aluminum project, and we have some of those sitting right down there on the table. So hopefully by the end of the day today, we will get the pressure vessels complete, and then tomorrow we'll start working on the stainless and aluminum.
That's a lot of work for 22 hours. And it tests you in a lot of different positions, a lot of different processes. Stainless, aluminum, carbon steel, pipe, plate, you name it.
Mr. Tim Lawrence from SkillsUSA, the executive director. Tell us what is going on and I just need to understand what is SkillsUSA? They tell me it's like the Olympics for skilled trades in America. Is that right?
Absolutely, Chris. Thank you. We have, in SkillsUSA, we serve 131 different occupational specialties, from welding to culinary arts, from robotics to engineering. And we're so proud of the students who are here today because they are the best of the best, coming through a process over 2 years to get to this point here at Daytona today. They've welded against the best in the country over a 2-year period. We've narrowed the field down to 3 people, and we're so proud of them for the work they're doing here. Those 3 then will be narrowed to 1. That 1 student will go on to Germany, to Leipzig, Germany, this July, to represent the United States of America in international competition over 4 days against 61 different countries. Again, we're so proud of these students. SkillsUSA is defined as a partnership of industry, students, and teachers working together to assure America has a skilled workforce. And in that process, we help students like Alex and the other students succeed and excel. But in this country every day, Chris, there are 10,000 people turning 65. I'm getting close to that myself. And as this pipeline continues to deteriorate, it's so important that students like these are filling that pipeline with the skills that America needs. In fact, our theme this year is prepared with the skills America needs. And this is not only a national economic issue that we have students preparing in the trades like these students are doing in welding, but it becomes a national security issue for our country, because this country was built by men and women with technical skills. The economy will continue to grow and come back on the backs of our technical workers. So we're so proud of these students again for the work they're doing.
The competitors had a chance to meet and hang out with some world-class racing champions.
My name's Elaine Larson. I drive the Miller Welding Jet Dragster. I've also driven the Embry-Riddle Jet Dragster. These beautiful machines go 0 to 100 in a second and 0 to 300 in 5 seconds. Fastest I've ever been is 336 miles an hour, and it took me about 5.5 seconds to do that. Now all those guys and gals out there on that track, they have way more endurance than I do. I only run my car for about 5 seconds and my race is over.
Elaine Larson is one of only 4 women licensed to drive a jet dragster. Donnie Allison is a NASCAR champion who won 10 times during his racing career, which spanned the 1960s, 70s, and 80s.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
As well as winning many races during his career, Donnie Allison is very well known for this infamous video that, according to him, has been replayed so many times that he wishes he had a dime for every time it has aired. Just like these champions, these 3 young men are true champions at heart. They train as much as 90 hours per week and travel all over the country to get a chance to be number 1.
The amount of training that goes into this competition is that of an Olympian. A lot of people don't realize that. Every day, from anywhere from 6 hours to 12 hours a day, we're training, honing every single skill that we have to be able to complete all these projects. Every single project poses a different problem. So every day that we go in, we might spend all day on one project, on one joint, on one process. It's very tedious, takes a long time to perfect, but that's why we're here, because we put the time into being able to complete these projects and doing the best that we can.
Tanner Tipsword was able to show off his welding skills by repairing the racing tricycles in the Duck Dynasty display at the Daytona 500. Alez Pazkowski has been here before. He won 2nd place. Most people would have gone home happy with those results, but he came back for a chance to take 1st. Andrew Cardin's welds are so precise, some describe them as robotic. The winner of this competition will represent the United States of America in the World Skills Competition in Germany this July.
We'll start with 3rd place and the plaque and the bronze medal going to Tanner. Receiving the silver, it goes to Andrew. And before we bring our winner up, thanks to the instructors, thanks to you guys for all you've done to inspire these young people, to get them on the right track, to keep them on the right track. You're their role model, you're their mentor, and you're their friend. And I can't say enough about the work you've done for these guys. Thank you so much. So Alex, come on up and get the goal. Good job, Alex.
Alez Pazkowski will represent the United States of America in Germany this summer. Congratulations, Alex.